Long ago, in a village where spring never truly ended, two sisters arrived for the Blossom Festival. Enaiah held her baby sister's hand tight as the petals danced like they were welcoming them home. You've grown, little blossoms. On baby Elaiah's sash hung a tiny charm, a gift stitched with love and a little bit of luck. The whole village was preparing for the Blossom Festival, hanging lanterns to light the coming night. But someone else had noticed that little charm, a small, furry, very angry someone. Ichan crept closer, quiet as a shadow, his scowling face fixed only on his prize. Elaiah played by the koi pond, safe under her sister's watchful, loving eyes. A shadow fell over the little one, and no one saw it coming. In a flash, the charm was gone, and so was Ichan.
Hey! Give it back!
Enaiah cried, her heart pounding with fear for her sister's treasure. Ichan leapt the garden wall, scattering blossoms like startled butterflies.
Hold on tight!
Enaiah called, and the chase began. They burst through the village gate into a forest. Neither sister had ever entered alone. Ichan flew from branch to branch, his scowl never once softening. Little Elaiah pointed ahead, more curious than afraid of where the forest led. But deeper in, the golden light began to fade, and something in the mist began to stir. Ichan froze. Even his angry little face couldn't hide how afraid he truly was. A shadow, far too large to belong to any ordinary creature, slid between the trees. And then, two burning red eyes opened in the dark. Toyo, the shadow fox, stepped from the dark, and far below, the village lanterns dimmed. "Stay behind me," Enaiah whispered, standing tall though her hands trembled. And then, of all creatures, it was Ichan who stepped between them and the danger. Toyo's growl shook the very ground beneath their feet. He lunged, and Ichan pulled the sisters clear, just in time. They hid together beneath the roots, three hearts pounding as one. Little Elaiah reached out and patted the angry monkey's arm, and for once, he didn't pull away.
Why is the charm so important to you?
Enaiah asked softly. Ichan looked down, unsure how to answer. A memory rose in Ichan's mind, warm and aching all at once. Deep in his own den, tiny babies of his own waited for him, tucked safe in leaves. But the shadow fox had found that den too, and demanded a price for leaving it be. So Ichan had taken the charm, not out of greed, but to save the ones he loved. Enaiah's anger melted into understanding.
You're not a thief, she said softly. You're a protector.
Elaiah giggles and hugs him tight, and even angry Ichan couldn't help but soften. A low rumble echoed close by. The shadow fox was searching still. Enaiah reached for her mother's hairpin. "This," she said, "is worth more than any charm." Together, the three crept back out to face the shadow once more. Toyo rose from the shadows once again, his red eyes blazing bright. "Take this instead," Enaiah said bravely, "and leave the little ones in peace." The great fox leaned close, breathing in the offering, and the forest held its breath. For a moment, even Toyo remembered what it was to be hungry, and cold, and alone. Gently, he took the hairpin, and the shadows around them began to loosen their grip. Golden light poured out of him like mist, and far below, every lantern flickered back to life. Toyo turned and melted back into the trees, his eyes the very last light to fade. Ichan placed the little charm back where it belonged, and Elaiah clapped with delight.
Thank you, angry friend.
And this time, he let her. Together, the three walked home as the blossoms glowed brighter than ever before. "There you are," their grandmother called out, relief washing over her weathered face. The sisters ran into her arms, while their new furry friend hung shyly behind. Grandmother set out a bowl of fruit, and Ichan ate, still scowling out of habit alone. Every lantern in the village burned warm and gold once more, and the festival began again. Little Elaiah danced with her charm swinging, and Enaiah laughed with pure joy, pure joy. But far off in the mountains, a single red light still watched from the trees. Enaiah was not afraid. She simply nodded, as one who understood. The sun sank low over the village, painting the falling blossoms gold. And so the sisters learned. The fiercest guardians often wear the angriest faces. The village glowed softly beneath the mountains, safe for one more spring night. But somewhere in the dark, the shadow fox was still watching and waiting.
Remember, little one, the fiercest guardians often wear the angriest faces. Never judge a heart before you understand it.
But the shadow forest still has secrets. Will you return with the sisters to find out?